2013.
Yeah.
How important is it to be here on time, and you were on time, and he's on time, and how crucial is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very important. I mean, it's more important to get the deal right and to have both sides be happy. I mean, to be honest, that's the priority because it's a long-term deal. You know, when you're the number one pick, you're signing for more than 1 year, and you want both sides to be happy and content, I think. But it's also important to get in here, I think. I mean, when you're number one pick, you're probably not going to be sitting very long, you know? And in Eric's case, you know, it's not at all. So, get in here and get as many reps as you can because he did a great job this offseason, but we didn't have pads on, and his position is a pretty physical position. So, I think the more reps, the better.
It's day one. I know it's day one. But the first day you look forward to get out here and your number one receiver is not out there. Is that a little disappointing?
No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously you'd love to have everybody out here, but this is the name of the game. It's the NFL. Anything's going to happen. Guys got to step up. I think Dwayne's going to be all right. I know Coach addressed it, but with you guys, but it'll be fine. We've got a lot of time ahead of us. Obviously, want him back as soon as possible, but want him healthy, most of all. Today is not the most important today. Jacksonville, I think what we're looking for, and that's the goal. So to get everyone healthy by then.
Alex, obviously it's just the first day and it was kind of a non-competitive practice, but still getting started with the deep ball, was that meaningful to you at all?
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Came up and got the good look for it. Crowd pleaser. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good to be out here and have bodies and you're playing football and fun with the fans. I mean, what a great atmosphere out here. This is new for me. Definitely new territory for me, and it was fun. I mean, just the energy the fans bring out here when you're in camp. It's fun to come out and see this.
You were the first pick in the draft, obviously. You've been a starter in the league for a number of years, so I'm not suggesting you aren't used to pressure coming with the job, but any different being here in that regard?
Oh, I think I'm much better equipped to handle it. Yeah, when you're a young guy and coming in and playing early, I think I dwelled on it too much. I let it affect my play too much. Tried to please everybody. I think just older and more equipped just to go out here. I'm gonna play my game. I'm gonna continue to try to work as hard as I can to get as good as I can, try to reach my potential and win a bunch of games. That's the goal. And for me, I'm not worried about a bunch of other things. When I was younger, I dealt with a lot of that. I'm worried about you think about all kinds of stuff that you have no control over. So.
Like what?
Anything and everything. Absolutely everything. Starting with what everybody thinks about you. For me, you really narrow your focus. You narrow it down to starting for one with the team. And it's me going out there doing my job and being accountable to them. And it goes out from there. Obviously, the organization, the fans. But for me, really narrowing that focus, and it's just being accountable to my teammates.
When did you realize that?
I don't know if there's one point, long process. It's one thing even realizing it, but just making it practical and putting it in practice is a whole different thing. So.
Hey Alex, when you were walking out, some lady, some fan screamed like "Be our savior."
Yeah, I heard that one. I was there. We were laughing about that.
What do you make of that, man?
Yeah, we laughed about that. That's a strong word. I had fun with it. Yeah, for sure, and that's the quarterback position. That's the quarterback position, and I think that's a great example of when I was younger. I would have taken that. I would have taken that pretty literal. And I would have tried to make every single throw, and I tried to prove to everybody on every single play that I was worth it and I was going to do this. And in reality, you go out there and I think winning games is about doing the little things at the quarterback position. Those plays come. It's going out there. You're 60 plus plays a game, and can you consistently do the little things to put yourself and put your team in position to succeed? And it's not turning the ball over. It's not, and sometimes avoiding negative plays. And I think you do that enough over the course of a game, over the course of a season. You win games, and in the end, that's what we're all here for.
You don't think you see like any number 11 savior?
Yeah, savior. Yeah.
Alex, Dexter McCluster, is he a guy that can continually surprise you? Do you see him, as you see him out here today making catches, or did you see that in the OTAs and it's just a continuation?
Yeah, I don't know where he couldn't line up, to be honest. As far as skill position goes, and the tool sets, he's got that many tools. He's got that many tools in the belt. You see him everywhere. He's lined up all over the place, doing a lot with them, and he seems to handle it all. Not only a credit to his skill set, but obviously study habits. You can tell how hungry he is. He knows his job, and comes out here prepared. So, just to start, it'd be fun to put pads on because that'd be another element with him. Different things we can do. So.
How do you feel about this group of quarterbacks as a whole?
Yeah, competitive group. We got a great group, I think. guys with different strengths, but guys that come out here every single day and you know, aren't content with any sort of mediocrity. You know, guys just we push each other, we compete. Every guy out here comes out here and we all push each other. It's a good group, great group, I think, and that's what you want in the quarterback room. I think the number one attribute you want in that room is competitiveness, and we certainly have it.
What do you say as a guy who's been through a lot of offensive coordinators, let me tell you, what did you see with Peterson? What are you seeing? So this is his first shot. What's he bringing to the meetings and the practices, and how do you anticipate it?
I mean, a lot of things, and it's tough to sum up. For one, obviously a vast amount of knowledge. He's played in it for a long time, played the quarterback position for a long time in this system. He's coached for a long time in this system. But I think the other thing, I mean, yeah, you would have no idea this is his first time being a coordinator by being around him. By being around him in the meeting rooms, by being around him out here on the field. Just complete composure. You know, he certainly acts like he's been there before. I mean, just even keel. He's always the same every single day. You come out here in the meeting room, come out here on the field. He's the same every single day. For me as a player, I really appreciate that. And you come here and every day you're getting coached the same way, getting taught the same way. You know, and when it comes season, you got the ups and downs, and you're battling through things. That it means even more. So,
what do you see in Tyler Bray, and how have you helped his transition?
Yeah, I mean, talented kid. You know, a lot of arm talent. I know a lot's been made up of his career there at Tennessee and this and that. And, he's come in. You know what? He's worked hard. It's a credit to him. He's come in and learning this playbook. It's tough when you're a rookie and you played in a college system and you come in and you start dealing with not only an offensive playbook at the pro level, but you're going against the defensive playbook at the pro level. And it just compounds things. And you know, the one thing I see in him that he does a great job with is, although there's a lot of thinking going on, I know he's thinking a lot, but when he does go out there and play, he cuts it loose. You know, that's not the time. When you get in team drills, just go out there and cut it loose, and he does a good job of that.
You said Peterson's played in Reed's system back in '99, whatever it was. Is it all that different from you know, from then to now?
Yes and no. Some of it, not at all. Some of it's the exact same. Go out, you know, and they've been doing it that way for a long time. You know, going all the way back to the beginning of the West Coast. But a lot of it has changed as well. It's evolved, and I think it's going to change gears. We find out what our strengths are and what guys do well. But no, I mean, as far as what it looks like on paper and how we're saying it, some of it's identical. No.
Do you have any input on you know, things you like? I mean, how does that?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I voice it all the time. Whether or not they take it, it's up to them. But yeah, and that's another thing with getting older. I've been, you know, playing a lot of different things, and yeah, maybe we could do this. And yeah, I offer it up when I think something's you know, it's pertinent.
Tougher transition, new coach or new teammates?
Shoot. I don't know if I can answer that. I mean, it's such a team game. I mean, they're both such an integral part of what we do. And I think that's the great thing about football is, I mean, you got the greatest locker room in the NFL as far as talent goes. But the coaches can't put a good system in place and they can't teach it, you know, really teach it and get the guys to understand it and grasp it. And if we can't go out and execute it, then it doesn't mean anything. So I mean, I really do think they're equally both important. I've been on a lot of talented teams and we couldn't get out there and get it done. You know, we didn't have it, we couldn't execute. I really think it takes the chemistry of both, and I think that's why it's such a special game.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.